Welcome, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our advanced trainings with Petra, with me. My name is Petra Tejak, and I've been doing advanced trainings for Healy now since September last year. And we've been looking at different things on different topics on how to use Healy in different ways. But as last week, we are also continuing the journey of a business training today and tonight. So last week we've looked at our beautiful sharing with Healy authentically, how to start conversations, how to do a first experience with Healy, how to connect with people and actually support them on their journey. So tonight, I actually want to share something with you that is actually really exciting. And if I'm honest, I've been with Healy for almost 4 years and I've been waiting for this for a while. So it is a beautiful, beautiful tool to have in your business, especially when it comes to a device like Healy, because as we know, Healy is quite hard to explain to people because it's in the world of frequency, energy, and vibration, and people sometimes don't understand what those words mean. So, the best way to actually show them what we are experiencing ourselves and how it actually helps us and supports us on our journey is to show them, to give them an experience. And Healy actually offers something beautiful, and they've prepared something, an amazing tool for us to actually use in our business. And it is called the demo mode through the demo app. So I would like to know, I'm just going to start sharing my screen first. Okay, let's start this demo experience so we can have a beautiful representation of what Healy really is. So I would love to know, I would really love to know um, what, first of all, if you ever actually heard of demo app, Healy demo app, and if you've actually used it. So if you've heard of the demo app already and you've used it, please press 1 in the comments. I would really, really love to know. And while you are doing this, I would also like to start, like I do with every single training, with a disclaimer. So Healy as Meg Healy, they are the individual microcurrent frequency programs of the Healy device or the Meg Healy are not a medical application. Yeah, they are not intended to cure, treat, mitigate, diagnose, or prevent any disease or medical conditions. So make sure that you're using this beautiful and amazing tool to support yourself, yeah, to actually create an environment within your body so the body can heal. Nothing in the world has the power to heal you. Like even the energetic healers that we go to, yeah, they can only present us with an opportunity, but we are the one needing to choose to step into it. Okay, perfect. So let's see. Yes, yes, yes. You've heard of it, never used it. Perfect. And you're using it. That's amazing. Awesome. There's a lot of people using it. And that's what we want. So let's look at today and tonight how we can use the demo app and the demo experience through the Heal Advisor Search Module app to actually connect with your potential clients, to give them the experience of what Healy really is and how that can convert to a sale for you, as well as, well, happiness and excitement and some great tools to support them on their journey for your potential clients. So as we know, Healy demo app came out last year. If you haven't used it before, if you don't know how to do it, we're going to go through all of this tonight. I'm going to literally guide you and share with you what you can actually expect and how simple and easy it is. And it should be simple and easy, right? Because our potential clients that are literally introduced to this world, the frequency and the vibration and the energy world, they majority of times don't even know what frequency is. Yeah, so they don't even understand how it works on the body. But the beauty of Healy is that you don't have to understand how it works. You just need to experience it. So the experience app is here just for that. So now we know that you are using it and that you know of it. So let's just go through for everyone else that's going to watch a recording as well, how to use that in your business and what this really is. So let's look at the demo experience and let's look at the demo app that and what is available. Yeah. So the demo experience is literally integrated into the third Healy app, which we call the Heal Advisor search app or the search module. Yeah. And that's the app that has the white square with blue waves over it. Yeah. And I'm going to show you later when we actually share the screen of my phone. So it's actually a free guided 7-day experience. Yeah, and it's tailored to a customer specific on their focus goals. Yeah, and they can choose what they want to focus for 7 days. And they'll be guided through the 7-day experience, every single client. And it's really simple. So you can download the app on any phone. You don't have to lend your phones out anymore like we used to do. All you have to do is actually lend out your Healy device. So any Healy device that is connected to the Healy account as a member, not as a customer, but as a member, can actually activate the demo experience through the Heal Advisor Search app. And through the 7 days, they will be guided through one Healy program per day, extra exercises per day, and also a check-in survey. So checking in with themselves on how they're feeling. And through that journey of 7 days, what Healy app does, it gathers experiences and feedback from the clients. So at the end, it can actually offer them a specific addition that will suit their needs and what they would actually need to support themselves in their life. And as I said, this is offered on any Healy member device. So if you're enrolled as a member, not as a customer, your Healy that is connected to that member account will be available to activate into the demo mode. And I'll show you how to activate it. And what I love about it is because Healy Search Module has, from the beginning, been only there to actually search certain challenges and things, programs to support yourself. But now it actually allows us to offer this app to other clients as well. So why is this a benefit? Because before, when you were lending out a Healy, you had a list of programs, especially, for example, if you had a professional on your own. So if you actually bought a professional edition, your Healy had an enormous list of programs. And when you gave this Healy to a potential client, they would be completely overwhelmed with programs to use. And they wouldn't even know where to start. Now, this 7-day experience actually guides a customer through the process of a focused intention. We want focus intention, right? Because we are doing things in energy and quantum field. So Healy offers us different focus groups and different focus challenges so the customer can choose, and they are guided specifically through that focus so they can actually support themselves for 7 days specifically with that issue. And it covers 6 most common challenges. For example, you have, this is how they're called: improve focus, improve mood, improve sleep quality, increase well-being, move energy, and I want to feel relief. So all of these focus groups and challenges are what Healy has done as a research to actually pull the information and understand what are the most common challenges that people are facing today and what they actually need support with. And in those focus programs and guided journeys, there are specific programs that have been tested to support the potential client to actually achieve and have a specific experience and also a shift in their energy in a week of their journey. So I have done all of them, and I have to say, if you haven't, please do it. And I'll show you how to actually activate it if you haven't done it yet. But you need to go through the entire focus through one of the challenges and then close that one and start a new one. But it's actually amazing, yeah, because it offers not only Healy programs, and it's only one program per day, so it's not overwhelming. It's really practical to use. And for someone that's starting out, it's really attractive because they're not overwhelmed doing 3 programs a day, and they are literally just doing 1 program a day with extra exercises for the well-being and shifting things in the body. So they complemented with the programs, and they actually achieve shifts within the body. And I have to say, I've done all of them, and I actually felt the shifts within 7 days. And that's for me. I would love to understand if you have done either one of the journeys or all of the journeys. I would love to know if you have experienced any shifts and what were your experience with the journeys and the focuses that you've chosen. Would love to understand if that's something that you've experienced, and it's always good to have different people share experiences on this as well. The good thing is also that this app, when the customer is actually downloading it, does not need a login. Yeah, because it's actually connected just to the app on the phone, and gathering the information through the app, the data that's sent through the app to the server. And all they have to actually add is their name. That's all they have to do, is put their name in and start the journey, which makes it a much simpler experience for a customer and for you as a business owner. So when you're landing out a Healy, you can literally just say, I'm literally giving you this for rent for a week. And let's together download this app so you can choose the right focus, and then the app will guide them through the entire process of each and every day. It gives you reminders. It will literally give them options to finish things. If they don't finish things, they can always come back and they see the entire history of every single day, what they haven't done and what they've done. And also the last thing, it actually is offered through the Heal Advisor app, which is the third app that Healy uses. And in this case, as I said, it's beautiful because you don't have to have a login because it's not connected to the cloud. Yeah. Okay, so this is the basics of the demo experience. So now that we understand that it's quite simplistic and we don't have to know, and what I love about this is that even if you're a newbie to Healy and you would love to share it with your friends and your family and people, you want to share your excitement with, but you don't know how to actually explain Healy. You don't know what to say to people, to say, oh my God, this is a frequency device. What frequency is, I don't even know. I'm just loving it because it works this way and it actually supports me. You don't have to now explain anything. All you have to do is share your excitement and literally give them an opportunity to have their own experience for 7 days. That's all you have to do. So let's look at how we can do that. So this is the demo app. So through the Heal Advisor, so that's the third app. You need to download that, yeah? And then as members, we have 2 options. One is we can log in, yeah, for ourselves, and the other one is to actually start the demo experience, and I'll show you. So when we actually log in and we give our name and everything, will give us an option as for the 6 focuses, the focus journeys, yeah? And we will see how to choose that, and you can read that. I'm just going to share the screen just in a minute. And this is how our first day looks like. It actually guides them through the Healy tutorial. It gives them the first program, and the first program is always pure. So any focus that you're going to actually have, any journey that you're going to put your clients on, it's going to pop them on pure. Why? Because we know pure is the one that actually cleanses out the bioenergetic field. It works on the organs of the lungs and the kidneys. It balances the system of the body, and it prepares the body for the frequencies to come in and get integrated better. So this is the basics of the demo. So now let's look at, here. I'm going to stop sharing this one, and I'm going to share my screen so we can actually see how that looks like. Okay, chat. Must the member need to own a professional device to let? No, that's the beauty. Yeah, so you can own, you don't have to have any edition. Yeah, you can have a Healy, even if you have a Healy Gold, as long as you have your Healy device connected to your member account, because all the programs are not in the demo app, are not connected. I'm just going to stop sharing this one so we can actually see things. Are not connected to the edition that you have. And that's the beauty, because you can either start with Healy Gold, you know, and you can start sharing right away. Yeah, just have in mind, as a business right now with the fast start, you do need to buy Healy Resonance or above in order to activate your fast start. Yeah, but you can still share the Healy and get commissions from the sales and, you know, the people you enroll, even if you start with a Healy Gold. Yeah, so it really doesn't matter. The app will still work because all the programs are connected to the demo app, not to the edition that you own. Yeah, so I'm just going to actually share my screen so you can actually see the phone. Let me know if you see the phone. Just type yes or one or something. Type yes if you see my phone so I can see. Okay, so this is perfect. Okay, so the third app with waves. Yeah, so this is this one, Heal Advisor. So the way we activate the Healy. So I'm going to show you this account that I'm currently using today. Is only has one Healy connected to it. Yeah, it is a professional Healy, but at the same time, if you own more Healys connected to, if you have more Healys, for example, if you have 6 Healys and all of them are connected to the same account, you will see them in this account in the Heal Advisor app, because you need to log in, right? As a member, you will need to log in to activate your Healy devices. Yeah, so how are you going to do that? So you're going to go into settings, yeah, and you're going to go into my Healy, and you will see there's a code for Healy under here. So if you would have 5 Healys in here, you would have 5 different codes that are connected to this account. Yeah, so you can see that on the bottom it says demo mode. I can toggle on or off. So if it's pink, it's actually activated already. Yeah, if it's not pink, if it's gray, it's not activated, so it's going to ask you. Yeah, right now it's asking me to deactivate the demo mode, so I'm not going to deactivate it because I already have it active, so I'm just going to cancel. But next time when you actually toggle this on to actually use it, you will actually, it's going to be asking you, do you want to turn on the demo mode? And you just click yes, so you can actually activate it. So it needs to be pink, like here. So when you do that in your members account, then you're going to go out. So you're going to actually go account. And on the bottom, you're going to see log out. So you're going to log out. You go, do you want to log out? Yes. And now you're going to come to the front screen of the Heal Advisor search app. Yeah. And it's going to give you an option. I have an account, which you as a member do, but your client or potential customer doesn't. So they will see this and they will choose the second option, which is the white one. I have a test device. So all you have to do is click on the I have a test device. It will give you an option to scan your QRA, or you can actually manually put in the code. My Healy is so old that my code is actually out. I'm just going to 4. Let me see. 6, 3. Okay. So now I'm going to connect it with the Healy. Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's turned on or off. It really doesn't matter. But it is going to come in. So this is the first video that it's going to actually show you. It shows you the video about Healy, what Healy is, how it works, all the basics, you know, about the Healy. So they actually already get the experience and information through the video what Healy is. Yeah. So it's a short video of 2 minutes. You guys probably can't hear the sound because I haven't shared with the sound, but it's the same video that you get, the official video for Healy. Yeah. So I'm just going to roll this forward. It's giving you like the research that was done, how to use it, Marcus Schmieke, the ownership, everything about Healy. So it's a really cool video to go through. It gives you the recommendation, the positive effects, the science behind it. And when it's done, it's going to ask you to confirm, I have read the privacy statement, I have read and agreed to terms and conditions, I have read and agreed to the declaration consent. Here we go. And what the client will do is start your personalized activities. So you're going to go forward, and all they need to do is put in a name. And I'll put my name, Petra. Yeah, and I'll go next. And it's going to come to the screen of the journey. So the focus they want to actually work on. So they'll have improved focus, and you can actually click on it, and it will give you the description of what this focus or this journey will be about. Yeah, so they can read all of them separately. Yeah, and if they choose one of them, they can just go select this goal. Yeah, and let's say we're going to choose the first one, improve focus. Yeah, so we're going to click on this one. Improving the ability to focus can offer sustainable benefits to many aspects of life by increasing productivity, memory, and creativity. We will guide you through the process and support you with individualized activities. Yeah, so this will be a guided journey. So they will really have the step-by-step, taking them by the hand so they can actually start doing things. So select this goal. So what this is going to do, it's going to actually show them the first day. So they are entering the experience on their own. Yeah. And it's first steps. And then you need to actually go, let me just go and do not disturb, because otherwise people will be sending me messages. Okay, so you will have to go through the tutorial. So it actually gives you a tutorial. It actually tells you everything about, how to connect Healy, to charge it. It tells you about, the apps that you need to download, because they will need to download the Pink app. Yeah. And the Pink app, you don't need to have the login, so they can use it. And then how to turn it on, and then how to click on the program in the Healy Advisor app in this journey, and that will take them directly to the Pink app. So it will open up the program directly in there. And then, of course, where to find the QR code so they can scan it, so they can connect the Healy if they need to in the Pink app as well. And then where to put the cables, and also some information about the IMF programs. So, the intensity, and the, if the microcurrent, the current itself is running, what it means, and all the basic about the app in the Pink app. Yeah, the Pink Wave app. And then it also gives them what to do to complete the program. So in the Heal Advisor app, it's going to tick that program that it's done. So you actually finished it. And then throughout the journey, you'll get the chance to try out a variety of Healy IMS programs that are carefully selected to support your chosen goal. So there are specific programs to actually support exactly the focus right now, because we chose the focus. So there were specific programs to support their focus, memory, mind, all the harmony of the brain. So those will be the programs presented in here, together with other exercises to help people transform what they need. Yeah. Okay. So, and then you finish the tutorial, and it's going to tick. Yeah. For them, it's going to tick. And then if they want to do the pure, they're going to just start the program, and it's going to actually open up in the Pink app. Yeah. So it's going to open up in the Pink app, automatically connect to the Healy. Yeah. Sorry, my Healy is turned off. So it's going to turn, okay. Oh, because my Healy just died. Who would have thought? Okay, so it's about connecting the program. It's going to pop them directly to the Pure, so to the face of the Pure, and they're going to start running it. And then they do an overall focus, which is literally a survey. They just need to do ABC, like answers, multiple choice answers. And then it's going to pop them onto day 2 tomorrow, not today. So, and it's actually going to send them a reminder in the app, yeah, to start the new day, to actually check in, to come in, to do the steps. And there's always 3 or maximum 4 steps per day. And one of those is the program. One of those is a bit of a knowledge of how to actually maintain focus or how to shift focus. There will be an exercise, how to clear your mind, how to actually de-stress your brain so you can actually have better focus in your head and in your body. And there'll be like a survey or a check-in either daily or every second day, depending on the focus or depending on the journey that you're doing. So this is really simple, and it's actually guiding them every single day, telling them what to do, holding their hand without you needing to tell them every single thing, so they can be independent and they can have their own experience away from your experience, because we want them to have their own experience. We don't want to influence them too much, because then we can share our story, of course, we can share our excitement, but the most important thing to understand is people need to have their own experience in order to actually want to buy the Healy, because they would want then to actually use the Healy in their daily lives. So it's not about us convincing them to buy a Healy. It's about us sharing the information, sharing our experience, and sharing our excitement, and offering a solution. So, for example, last week we talked about, how we invite them, how we start a conversation, and how we give them the first experience. So the first experience is always either a physical program that you give them, and you can actually give them something that is connected to the focus. Forgot to actually give you the list of programs in the group. I will pop that next week, because this week is pretty full on for me. And I'll give you those programs. And you can actually start with those programs that are connected to these journeys and challenges. And you can give them one of those programs to actually give them some support, yeah, and give them a first experience. And if they're not actually, I'm just going to stop sharing so you can actually see me. So if they're not right away wanting to actually jump in and, buy, you can offer them a guided experience of 7 days and offer them your Healy, yeah? So they can actually really understand and experience that throughout the week. And 1 week is actually a lot to see the shift on the body. If you choose to do that for yourself, and I truly encourage you, if you are sharing your Healys, yeah, and your Healy as a business to actually help and support other people, I would truly encourage you to actually experience all of the journeys. Yeah, so you can go through them to understand how they are, what they do, what you get in there, so you can actually support people on their journeys and their challenges. And a demo experience is for someone that's interested and want to learn more and want to experience Healy on a deeper level. And they actually want to understand how would that benefit them in their life, and how would they be able to use that in their daily lives. So it's really important to understand that, we want to guide them through a journey. So not just give them all the information at once, because if we bombard them with information, they will not trust us. So last week we talked about the first experience, again, either being the first program or having an experience online, giving them, the overview of the apps, and also offer them either an aura scan or a coaching scan if you're confident enough to actually share that with them. Otherwise, the Healy demo experience is the second step afterwards. Please, with the demo experience, do not forget to follow up. This is your responsibility, and they expect you to do that. So I would normally follow up in the middle of the week to see how they're going. So after 2 or 3 days, see how the journey is going, if they have any challenges, if they've been able to actually do the programs, if they've been, how they've been feeling, and just have a conversation with them. And when they feel like if they have any challenges, just tackle the challenges with them, support them, be there for them, so you can build the trust with them, so they know what to expect when they do buy a Healy, because you are there to actually support them and be their community. And I would also check in, you know, um, at the end of the journey to see how they went, ask them about what their experience was, what they loved the most about it, what shifts they've actually felt occurring. And I normally, when I give them the Healy, and I actually offer them this experience, I also give them some prompts. For example, I would give them some questions of, what to observe during the week, what questions, to ask themselves, so they can feel like physical sensations, or if they feel like any changes, in their mood, or in their energy levels in the body, or their mental clarity. So depending on the focus that you're giving, depending on a journey you're giving them, have some questions ready. So you can give them some 1 or 2 questions as prompts, so they can start journaling, observing things, because majority of people are actually not connected to the body. So they don't actually understand what's going on within the body. So when they're having Healy, they might feel small changes. Some people feel enormous changes. But for those that feel small changes, if we're not giving them like prompts and focusing that energy, they will not actually notice anything. So it's really important for us to actually guide them through that journey, so they can realize what's going on with their body and they can see the shifts happening. So they will be using the Healy moving forward more and more and more to see the difference within their lives. Yeah. And at the end, of course, follow up. Again, when we did the follow up last week, make sure you ask them things that are important to them. Yeah, not just pushing the sell. This is not just to sell the Healy. It's about you building a trustworthy relationship with them and actually finding tools and solutions for the challenges in their own life. And Healy has enormous opportunities and variety of ways to support people in their own life in different areas with different challenges. And it's really important to give them small bite-sized pieces and not just put everything on them at once, yeah, because they will be overwhelmed. And also make sure that when you follow up, you actually tell them and express that you would actually support them through this journey, and they will not be alone, because people need support. When our brain goes into something new, it resists change. So we need support and safe environment in order to actually go into something, so we are confident that we'll be supported. If something comes up and things are not, the way that I would like to, then I need someone to lean on. You need to be that person that for the customer to lean on. And you need to build that trust in relationships and deep relationships with them, so they are actually willing to shift and change things in their life. And Healy that's what Healy does. It changes things in their lives, and it changed things in our lives. And if you look back on your journey, you will understand and see and just write things down, how Healy has changed your life and what has brought into your life. But also write down, were you resistant before you actually bought the Healy? What were your fears? What were your challenges? What were your how do you call them? Now I'm blank. Um, Reservations to actually go into this, right? Because it's new, and what's new, it's uncertain. So we need to understand it better. We need to have people around us that actually we can see the social proof, we can see the results, and we can actually experience that on ourselves. And just be mindful, don't push anyone, be respectful, but keep going with the connections. Yeah, the follow up is important and building relationship is important. Everything else will fall into place when it needs to. Yeah. And trust me, it will. So as long as you are actually seeing the benefits and you're writing down the benefits and you're understanding how that will actually help them, and it's not about you, you will find a way to move the needle. Yeah. That's about it on the demo mode. I will go to questions if there's any. Yeah. And if there's anything that you would like to ask regarding the business and regarding the demo mode and how you would use that in your life, you're more than welcome. But I'll just go in the chat. If you have questions, please raise your hand. Oh, here you go, hand. Bianca. Okay, I'll ask you to unmute. Here you go.
Hi, Petra. So my
Hello.
question here is, hi. So my question here is that if we are activating the demo mode, so I've seen that to deactivate, we just have to deactivate it, and then we need to re-log in with our email ID and password.
No, so you activate it, so you log into your account, which is the same account as your back office,
Yeah.
as your Blue app. Yeah, it's going to be also the same login for your Heal Advisor search app. So you need to go and log into your account because you need to activate the Healy so it has availability for the demo mode. You don't need to deactivate it when it's active because it's going to save you time. You know, you don't have to do it every single time. It's just active. Yeah. And then you log out. Then you log out,
Yeah.
and if you want to use it for yourself on your phone, you need to log out and go into the demo experience. Yeah. But if your potential customer, doesn't have an account, yeah, you just give them your Healy, yeah, and they will download the app, so the Heal Advisor search app on their own phone, yeah, and you will literally just tell them to start the demo experience, and they will just scan your Healy into the demo experience.
So
Does
how will
that
they
make sense?
scan? Because Healy is with me, and then how will they scan it?
So you will need to give them the device, like offer them, loan them the device for 7 days.
So means it has to be given physically.
Yes, because they need to use the pink programs, right? So they will need to use the bracelet. So they need to have a physical device. So if you have multiple devices, yeah, you can loan them to your clients. Yeah. If you don't have multiple devices, that is okay too. You can start with a demo experience online. Yeah. Or you can meet one-on-one with them with your Healy and give them an experience with the first program. Yeah. The more you share Healys, the more options you have to actually get devices for free. Yeah. So especially when people start, yeah, especially with the fast start now, if they start with Healy resonance, yeah, with the new fast start, if you actually check the fast start, they will actually get a free Healy resonance device if they share a certain amount of devices. Yeah, so they will actually get another device for free. So they'll have two devices, the one that they bought and the extra device for free. So, and also now there's a promotion as well, if you know, for the business part of Healy, that you can, if you enroll certain amount of people, you get certain things for free. Yeah. So that means that you can actually, if when you're building your business, you can gather and win and accumulate different devices. So you have many devices, so you can actually share your devices. You can keep one for yourself, the one that has a higher edition, and the rest you can actually loan out to your potential clients. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it has made sense, but still there is a question because I haven't
Okay.
used it. My question here is that, as per you, I'll have to rent this to someone physically, and the
Yes.
person will be using my device for 7 days for some particular kind of experience, and for that the demo mode will enable the person to utilize certain kind of programmed thing using pink app, right?
Yes.
So my question is, if I'm giving the device for rent, the person can use other programs as well. Then why?
No.
What is the importance of demo mode then?
So they can use, if you have a Healy Gold, they can't have a lot of programs. Yeah, for example. Yeah. But for example, in the Healy demo experience, you have an option for the programs that are actually in Healy Professional. Yeah, but they will only be able to
Yeah,
access that through the Healy demo option, demo login. Yeah. So they will see, if they go
understood.
into the pink app, they will see only the gold programs. Yeah. From the gold, Healy Gold. But if they actually access the programs through the demo app, they will have the program that is also on a professional.
Oh,
Yes.
wonderful.
So
Yes, got it.
that is the benefit. So in the past, for example, we had people starting on a Healy Gold, and they were not able to actually offer things that Healy Professional had. Yeah, because we didn't have this option to actually offer a guided journey with programs that were in different, editions. So now people have options, like, for example, in a mood journey, so improving your mood, there's like emotional balance, or programs in a job sector, yeah, that are actually only on a Healy Professional. So you can't get them on any other edition. So if they actually want to do that one, you can actually give them the Healy demo experience through the Heal Advisor search app, and they will have that program just on the Healy, because it's connected to the demo experience, not to the Healy edition. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
but if you give them a professional, yeah, then yes, of course, in the pink app, they'll still have an option to access that. There's a there's a thought process behind this. We'll see how Healy offers that in the future, but currently this is an option for you to have, for people that have extra devices, and there's a lot of people that have extra devices, to offer that to other people. And if you have family and friends and they want to experience Healy, and you can spare your Healy for a week, you can give them that option. Yeah. So they can have, and it's also not just about how many programs they can access, because they'll be overwhelmed. Trust me, if they start using the Heal Advisor, yeah, demo experience, they won't even go to the pink programs, because they won't even probably see them, because they'll just follow the days, and it's going to literally pop them into the pink app and open exactly the program that they need to run. And all they have to do is press play. Yeah, so they
yeah.
won't see the rest of the programs. And people
Oh,
that are
got it.
overwhelmed, that are just following the guidelines, if they are wanting curious and want to explore, of course they will look at it. But otherwise, they're actually going to just follow the steps in order to see the shift that they're going to actually have at the end of the week. Does this answer the question?
Understood. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Sorry, it was a bit long-winded. You're welcome. Okay. Um, okay. Let's see. I hadn't used the demo mode. Okay, perfect. Now you can. Onkar, you can use the demo mode. I did literally every week for 6 weeks to see the difference. Yeah. So just explore and find your groove and see what happens. Could you share those prompts you use when you follow up with your customers? Yes. So last week we've done the follow up. Yeah. So you can take a look at the training from last week. I've actually literally looked at, oh, you mean for the demo mode follow-up? Is that what you meant, Deb? From what I shared today, the questions. Okay, yes, I'll pop that into the group. Yeah, so we can get that in the group, so I can share that with you. There's different questions you can use. And also remember, exploring for yourself is important, because if you don't explore for yourself, you can't have the experience, and it's harder to actually share that with people, because you won't have, remember last week we talked about the conviction, saying things with conviction and really actually owning what you learn and understand about certain things. And it's not about how much you say, it's about what you say and how you say it. And if you say something with conviction, you actually believe yourself. And the frequency that comes out of you, remember, we're working with the quantum field and the frequency spectra. So the people will feel that. So if you believe in yourself and just no matter how much you know, if you know this much, and if you say that with conviction, people will trust you because you trust yourself, because you believe yourself, and that's authenticity. So it's really important to understand it's not about how much you know, it's about what you know and say how you say that. Yeah? Okay, I'll share the questions and the prompts and the follow-up as much as I can put it into a structure. Okay, any other questions on this? I know this is more of a business training. It's more like, you know, how we do things in a business. We are going back to our programs and product training next week. So hope you join me for that one. And I think next week, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have stress, so managing stress. I also have a beautiful guest coming this month, has a beautiful story to share, and I'm hoping to see you next week. If there's any questions, you can always ask them in the group. The recordings will be sent through the email. This one will be shared on Facebook as well. But thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for joining me on the business training. I wish you all the best in your journeys of business, and be confident, yeah, because you are changing people's lives. Okay, thank you for coming tonight. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.